So, yesterday I got into this trade here, right there. Somewhere here was my entry, and I got stopped out after this move down here after London Open. Now, I'm happy with my, even though I lost, I'm happy with my entry. The only thing that I am upset about is my analysis. I had USD strong overall, but for temporary, um, I had it as a weakness. Now I should not have traded this pair because I can't tell when USD is gonna kick back in, and at this moment it did kick back in. So I guess that happens. It has happened to me a few times. I'm gonna try and not to do that anymore, and be very careful about that moving forward. Anyways, let's see. I am actually in a trade right now. This is the Euro AUD. Now, Euro fundamentally is weak, but I see the Aussie dollar gaining some momentum to the upside, and I see the Euro gaining momentum to the upside also. Now, the point from yesterday again, Euro is weak all across the board. Long term, it is short. Now, I have made the same mistake twice. This one still, even though it looks better than yesterday's trade, I think I should not have entered this trade also. But I am in this. The chart doesn't look that bad, and it's going with all the other pairs as well, like the pound CAD, euro CAD, even the New Zealand CAD, that says that these three might be gaining some strength instead of weakness. So maybe it might work out, but definitely I wouldn't say this is the A plus trade setup. Maybe more like a B minus, something like that. But yeah, I just haven't been finding many trades, and I think I have been forcing myself to enter certain trades. And that is also the reason I was not that confident. I mean, I like the entry, I like the look of the chart. It's just my overall analysis. I think I'm just missing the target. It could still play out. Like I said, there is strength gaining in euro. There is strength gaining in New Zealand and pound. AUD is weak, so it could still work out. Go to the high here, maybe even challenge these highs over here. There's a reason I broke up my trade, my risk into different areas. I entered some of my position here, and I planned if I go below this point, I might enter again. And the next point of entry would be somewhere below this low. If the price goes below this, and I might look to enter there as well. But yeah, so that's my trade entry for this one. Now let's look at what else do we have for trading. Now these are trades from yesterday. It's still on our watch list. They haven't played out yet. I need the price at least. I'm betting on CAD to be weak, probably sometime this week or one of these days, maybe next week. But I'm betting CAD to be weak, and I paired it with pound because I'm seeing some strength on pound overall. Besides that, I like this chart, how it's coming back up. But the New Zealand CAD actually looks much better than pound CAD. And if you look at pound CAD overall, there's a huge uptrend. So this could just be a fake down and prop back up, and then from here we might see higher highs. But at least for now, I think this is not a bad analysis. But again, the problem with this is I don't have a long term bias on CAD and on pound. So that's the problem with both of them, because they're at a point of where it could just go both ways. It's very likely it might just range, but I'm just looking at pound, New Zealand, and euro pairs as one, and they just look like they might be turning around, but now might be, instead of me being certain, okay, this is where they're going, I like to enter here. Usually that's how I like to trade, but I'm just trying to force some trades, honestly. Anyways, so my thought process, I'm just gonna stick to my analysis, whatever I did, even if it results me in a loss. That's fine. I'll put it down in my journal, and after maybe certain number of trades or maybe a few months of trades, I'll have enough data, and then I'll be able to get more. Because right now I just don't have enough data to draw conclusions that if it's good or bad. Anyways, uh, I need the price to push into this area and then pull back again. That's where I look to enter. If it fails to break this low and challenges this high again. So this is the area I'm gonna observe. If the price just rallies, nothing I can do. I'm not going to enter here. On the price to come into here, pull back, and then give me an entry somewhere there. And same idea for this one as well. Actually, overall, I like the New Zealand CAD better than pound CAD, but I see this down move here. This just scares me. It feels like the price may come up to these highs, maybe above this, and then maybe push for another low and then turn around. But yeah, this move scares me a bit. I did enter this trade just a while ago, but then I exited. I'm like, nah, it's just not ready. Um, this is just scary to me, and I'm unsure. So I'm just gonna wait until this plays out, and then maybe I will look where this is, and based on that, I will look to enter. So let's. That's it for the yesterday's trade. Let's see what is the bias for today, and see what we should actually be trading instead of me forcing some trades. Range here, we have some weakness. So let me just write this down so I don't forget, because I always forget. We have range, we have weakness, we have strength, we have weakness here again, we have weakness, we have range, and we have range here again. So overall, Oz is weak, but it's not the weakest. It's not in control, so it's not the best pair to trade, unless well, I am in this trade, so hopefully it just turns around. But not because of Oz. Actually, I'm betting on Euro to actually catch some steam and go up. So that's the idea of this trade. But even if Oz does decide to become weak all of a sudden, that'll be good for us. But my bet is on the Euro to go up. Uh, Looks like so far I may not be right, but we'll find out. Anything can happen. So Aussie pair, I think we're gonna stay away. We're not looking for that right now. We have strength on the USD here. We have, oh sorry, this is CAD. We have weakness on CAD. We have strength on CAD. So CAD, weakness, we have some strength. We have range here. We have clear weakness. Again, all the pound, anything with the pound yen pairs, they're just weak right now because yen is so strong. We are waiting for a pullback. We'll have a look at that later on. So weakness here, Euro CAD is ranging, pound CAD is ranging, New Zealand CAD is ranging. See, this is what I meant. CAD, excuse me. This is what I meant. CAD was strong, and or you could say Euro was weak, right? But all of a sudden we have all this move come back up. Same thing with pound, same thing with New Zealand, and this wasn't just with CAD pairings, right? That's what made me decide it's actually not CAD that's controlling these pairs. CAD was not responsible for this. It was actually the other pair groups, the other currencies. So it was the euro, pound, and New Zealand, because I went into all these other pairs and I saw similar movement with other pairings. And that made me think like maybe we might have some short term move up, maybe breaking these highs on CAD, New Zealand, and all these. New Zealand actually looks good to turn around. That's why I am interested in this more than I am in CAD. But on the short term, on the 1 hour, pound actually looks better than New Zealand. So I'm not really sure. Hopefully, what happens, the price maybe moves up to here, pulls back, and gives me an entry. Then I think that would be a safer one, because this area just looks too dangerous unless the price clears it. And above this is just uh, there's nothing stopping us. Anyways, let's not get sidetracked. We had CAD range. I think CAD was just not doing much, right? Now we have Swiss. Okay, Swiss, we have weakness here, some more weakness. This is tricky. I could say strength, but I'll say range. Again, this is just hard to read. I'll just let it be. Okay, see here also pound is looking to move up. Yeah, we have weakness on the Swiss. We have range on the Swiss. We have weakness on the Swiss. So Swiss is weak across the board, but I don't think it's the controlling pair. I think pound is moving this market. I think euro is moving this market. USD is moving this market. I don't know if this is going anywhere. This is moving, so it could be a Swiss weakening as well, because obviously the Aussie dollar was weak and all of a sudden it's going up. So it could be the Swiss that is moving it. But we have all this big downtrend. The price might be rolling over, but I think it's going to take some time. So, anyways, let's not get caught up in the short term. That's how I lost last couple of my trades. Right. So we have range on the euro. We have some strength. Oh, sorry, weakness on the euro. We have some more weakness on the euro. Range, 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 and weakness. So euro is weak. It's not the controlling pair, but it is definitely weak all across the board. Same thing, I think, the same story with pound as well. This is ranging. This is strong. So range, we have strength. We have weakness here. We have, I don't know how to read this. I would just say range, 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 range. See, that's where why I like pound, because it's just not doing anything, right? It's equal, and it has been in a downtrend for a while now. Now, I think might be the time it might be turning around. That's why overall I'm liking it. I'm thinking it might turn around, but that's the problem. It might turn around again. I don't want to speculate. Oh, actually, I did speculate. So I guess the market told me I shouldn't do that by giving me a loss. Anyways, I made my analysis. I'll go through with it. It's fine. I accept the loss. So pound is not doing anything, but I think it's gaining some strength. So yeah, that's where we are. I think yen, we don't have to look at this. It's just weak strong all across the board. So we might have a pullback. So we will look at that in a bit. But I think it is a bit extended. So we might get a deeper pullback than we expect. Now let's look at New Zealand. We have weakness on New Zealand. We had weakness here. This is interesting. Weakness. Is this range? I don't know if I call this range. I think this is just weakness. This is strength. This is range. This is strength, range. So again, New Zealand has the same story as pound. It's just not doing anything. But I think again, same thing with pound. It might be turning around and gaining some strength. So New Zealand overall, it's not doing much. Now let's look at USD. I think this is range. Range here again. We have some weakness. We have strength. We have strength. We have some more strength here. And we have some strength. So USD is strong overall. Not too much, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, yeah, right. Where were we? Let's look at yen. So for yen, because it is weak, what do we want to trade yen with? We want to trade something that is weak, which is Swiss, Euro. Swiss and Euro makes sense. Aussie is not bad. See, like I said, because it's so extended, we are getting a deeper pullback than we were a few days ago. It's coming in much deeper. I think this, because it's such a deep pullback, it's going to be a while since we get an entry in any of these pairs. I like Swiss yen actually the most. Yeah, look at that downtrend. We haven't had a proper pullback in Swiss, so that makes me believe we might get a better entry than all the other ones on Swiss yen, because on all the other pairs I think the pullback is going to be a bit exaggerated, except for this. You see the movement compared to pound, so much stronger, strong big candles. Here we don't really have that fast movement coming up. It's very slow, it's steady. What I want to see, I want a price to come back, test this low, make like a, I don't know, double bottom, and then price to come back up, break our lower high, maybe here, something like that, and then we might look to enter. So I think that's going to take some time. Not today, obviously. Yen just has been super strong. It's given us some entries, but at least not when I've been in front of the market. So here we don't really have anything. Now we are going back to our trades. What we are looking at, yeah, I need this price to push, challenge this, stay there for few candles, pull back, and then I might look to enter based on how that pullback is, how strong that pullback is. So right now I have nothing here. I can't trade this. This is just too strong. See, I have a feeling all these pound, New Zealand, even euro, they might be getting stronger. Euro might take longer, but I think pound, New Zealand might just give us that push like this, push down. We might get that push up, but I could be wrong. That's why I'm looking to actually buy New Zealand and pound. But I don't want to make the mistake that I made yesterday and buy USD, because even though I think USD is weakening, uh, I just don't think it's a good idea to go against the flow of USD, because USD is, I think, the second strongest pair after yen, which is controlling the market. So let me just, yeah. Besides that, it's Swiss, but I don't know if Swiss is actually controlling the market. I think Swiss is being controlled by the other pairs. USD Swiss, because Swiss is weak, right? If Swiss is weak, why is this coming down? Now, Swiss is weak. The price did move up here, but now the price is coming back down. Why? I don't know. I could be wrong here. I'm not sure what is controlling the market in Swiss. I think it is not the Swiss that is in control. USD is controlling the market. So let's see. Swiss AUD. AUD is obviously not doing anything. So the reason it's moving up is because Swiss is weak, right? But look at this downtrend. We don't have proof. We don't have proof except for here, right? This is the only proof we have that maybe all of this movement. Actually, there was an entry here. I don't know how I missed that. I did mark that low, but yeah, whatever. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm having a hard time defining if Swiss is weak or not, or if it's control, if it's in control or not. Because I know pound is the one in control for sure. New Zealand is in control. CAD is in control. So these pairs, I can't even look at that. Even yen is in control. Euro, I'm not too sure. USD, I think that's in control. The only thing left is AUD, and AUD is just not giving me good vibes. Yeah, I don't know about Swiss actually. I would like to get into something that is Swiss week, maybe pound Swiss, something like that. But this price action, I just don't know where to enter. That's the problem. I'm not getting a clean looking chart on Swiss. That's the issue. So that's why I'm staying away. But I would like to enter, bet on Swiss weakness, but I just can't see, uh, except for this, obviously, except for Swiss yen. I just can't see a good entry anywhere else. It's just too choppy, sideways. I don't have a clear lower low, lower, higher high, higher low, and all the kind of movement. It's just too choppy, man. This is just not what I want to trade. This looks somewhat good, but I'm not getting entry. That's the issue. I'm not finding any entries. Yeah, this I don't mind, but where am I gonna enter? I'm gonna enter. I don't know. If I were to enter this, I think if the price moves below this point, I might look for entries. But from there to here, it's a long time. I just don't think it's gonna happen. So nothing really going on today. I am in this trade. Hopefully it works out. If the price goes below this point, I'm gonna add one more. I have my stops right there. Um, if they hit it, they hit it. If not, I will have at least one more entry here. Yeah, I'm hoping the price comes here, pulls back, and then pops up and then keeps on going, maybe during New York session. So maybe the price could come up here, range around until New York open, and then just before New York open pulls back and pops up when the New York's open, maybe with the news, and then the price could go back up to these highs or maybe even higher. On the CAD, I need the price to move up higher on pound CAD and give me a nice slow pullback, and then I want to see some aggressive buyers, and then I will look to enter here. New Zealand CAD, I don't know. I'm afraid of this. Otherwise, this right now looks like a trade to me. I did enter it before London Open, but then I closed it on break even because I felt I rushed my decision. So yeah, I just exited with break even in this trade. This was my stop loss here. But yeah, this scares me. I think maybe the price moves up a little bit higher and then it pulls back deep to make another lower low here, and then it might turn around. If that happens, 100% I'm going to enter this trade without any worries. But this just scares me a bit. I don't think this is over. I could be wrong. We'll find out next session, I suppose. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Um, this is another trade I was looking at. Um, I haven't gotten any entry yet, but I don't like euro. It's the same thing with USD that I had yesterday. Now, because I lost that trade, I'm second guessing my analysis on euro again. I think I shouldn't have done that on the USD. Maybe I shouldn't do that here also. But this to me looks really good actually. If it went below this point and came back up, I would definitely be looking to enter. But here we are seeing this soft pullback. I don't know. This looks good to go, honestly. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. I think it's all dependent on how pound CAD plays out, because I think out of all these three, pound is the strongest. So if I want to enter a buy, probably it'll be the pound, but I could be just wrong and nothing goes my way because, yeah, this is coming down and these are all going up. So I don't know what's going on. I'm just not confident in this trade. This one as well. Entry, this looks good. Entry wise, this trade looks very good. It looks ready to go. Same thing with New Zealand CAD. Not this one. This one is not ready yet. But yeah, entry wise, this and this looks good to go. I would enter them if on euro overall I didn't have a short bias, and if on New Zealand I didn't have this push down. But besides that, they look good to go. I'm not sure what to say here, honestly. I think I'll just sit out until I get some confirmation from pound CAD. If pound CAD decide that it's time to go, maybe I could look to enter these. But I think until pound CAD is ready, because I think this is the leading pair. Pound CAD will move and the others will follow. If pound CAD can't go, I don't think the others will go, and that is why I exited this trade. I'm like, okay, so if I'm saying this is ready, pound CAD is not ready, and I think pound CAD is the leading pair, then isn't it likely that this isn't ready as well? Even though it might go higher, but I think what can happen by the time pound CAD is ready, the prices go up to this point, pull back, and then give me another entry, and then I can trade something like that. But anyways, I just need to avoid this little push. New Zealand CAD I like the most. From price action, I think this looks the best, especially on the daily. This looks better than pound CAD. But on the 1 hour and on the 15, I think pound CAD looks the best. Euro CAD is good to go, but I don't want to enter this trade right now because euro, I have as my analysis that euro is weak right now overall. Maybe we might see a push up to here, but that's not going to be my target. If I do enter this, my target will be here. And is euro strong enough to go all the way till there? I'm not confident. That's the issue, right? If I was, I would be in this trade right now. um, I don't know what's going to, but I'm just not confident. Even if I'm wrong, as long as I'm confident in my read, I'm fine with it. But yeah, I don't want to enter something and then not be confident and then cry about why I lost this trade. Anyways, that's it for the day. Euro AUD, I'm already in this trade. Hopefully, it turns around, gives us that push, and I'm betting on. Well, yeah, I mean, same thing. I'm already in a euro buy. I don't want to enter another euro buy because if I lose this trade, I will probably lose this trade also. So that's another reason why I'm not in this trade right now. Because yeah, even this is somewhat of a mistake. But I think AUD is weak enough. It might hold it, and the chart looks a little bit better. But I don't know. I'm not sure what the market is doing. Usually, I don't take trades like this. I would just wait for yen pairs to pull back and enter. But yeah, this week I pushed myself a bit to find some more trades than normal. But let's see. We still have few more trades to go. Let's see how these play out. But yeah, right now on my radar, Euro CAD, New Zealand CAD, Pound CAD. So obviously I'm trading the CAD pairs. Um, Pound USD. I was looking to buy Pound USD yesterday. I'm not sure if I'm looking to buy anymore after I got stung from the USD New Zealand. Yeah, I'm just not interested in USD right now unless they give me some clear direction. Even though I think USD is gonna become weak and pound is become strong, I just don't want to do the same thing twice that I did once on New Zealand. I don't want to make the same mistake twice. So yeah, this time maybe it might work out, but it might not. I don't know. So I'm gonna remove this from my list, and we just have Euro AUD and the three CAD pairs, and we are looking at the yen pairs. And from this yen, I think the only pair that I like is the Swiss yen, and maybe Aussie dollar also. Um, but yeah, I don't mind any of these actually because yen is in control. Unless pound starts to become stronger all of a sudden. So with New Zealand, pound, New Zealand, and euro, I'm wary of. Swiss CAD, I don't mind looking for shorts, and I think yeah, I don't see anything ready right now. Like I said, I need the price to test the lower lows and then come back up to give me an entry. And yeah, I think that's going to take some time. So I think that's it for this stream. We'll come back tomorrow. I'll make an update video on YouTube as well of all the trades that I've lost, broken even, and why I took them and why I got out of them, and do I still feel confident? The thing is, what I feel is irrelevant. I need to have enough data to be able to tell if I'm doing things right or wrong. It's a journey, it's a learning process for me also. Um, let's see if I can become profitable trading uh, next year because this year is almost over. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.